pedals help expand the possibilities of the sound from timbre to volume. On acoustic pianos, there are 2 to 3 pedals, each with different functions. Let's first explore the grand piano's pedals. On the far right, we have the sustain or damper pedal, which is the most commonly used of the pedals. Dampers are these guys. Their role is to dampen strings from vibrating, stopping the sound. When you press this pedal, all dampers raise up, and strings are free to vibrate and sustain as long as the dampers are raised. The pedal is not an on-off switch, but more like a dimmer switch. If you partially depress the pedal, the dampers will only partially dampen the sound. When it's fully engaged, the immediate tone is richer because other strings get to vibrate beyond the note you're playing. This is called sympathetic vibration. Here, listen to this. In the middle, we have the sostenuto pedal. Sostenuto is the Italian word for sustained. The sostenuto pedal allows pianists to sustain individual notes. It's like a selective sustain pedal. For example, if you play a C chord and then press the pedal, those notes will keep sustaining as long as you're holding down that pedal. On the far left, we have the 𝒫𝒾𝒶𝓃 pedal, sometimes called the soft pedal, because it diminishes the volume. Let's remember that the hammer is a mallet striking the string. The grooves are the hardest point, and the crowns are the softest. Depending on where you strike, it will produce a different tone. The 𝒫𝒾𝒶𝓃 shifts the entire keyboard, including the hammers, to change the hammer's striking position. You can ask your technician to adjust how far the action moves, allowing the hammer to hit 2 of the 3 strings. Now let's look at upright pianos. Again, on the far right, we have the damper pedal. It functions like the grand piano, except the dampers are vertical instead of horizontal. We use the middle pedal to muffle the sound. It lowers a thin felt layer between the hammer and the string to partially absorb the hammer's force. It's a nice feature to practice quietly for whatever reason. Similar to the grand, the left pedal lowers the volume. However, it achieves it in a different way. The pedal moves all the hammers closer to the strings before they strike. This will decrease the momentum potential, which decreases maximum sound. Now that you know how the pedal works, you can extend your piano's sound possibilities. If you want to learn more,